Hey guys, are you a civil engineering student who want to balance your work as well as the studies? And this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to discuss few points wherein you can balance both your work as well as studies together. Let's start the video. So, how to balance study and work as a civil engineer? Okay, this applies for any kind of engineering student. So first we have to understand which degree you are pursuing in civil engineering or any kind of engineering. Okay, whether you are doing BE, a diploma, higher studies like ME, MTech specialization, or research work, PhD, or you are doing a full-time course, part-time course, or an evening college. So this is the first criteria that we have to understand to balance the work and the education. Okay, so for example, I'll take the example of myself. I was doing my MTech project in Bangalore. I was staying in my uncle's place. He was a senior loss and survey assessor. He was doing a lot of valuations and he was doing a lot of survey work related to civil engineering field as well as the mechanical engineering field. So what I was doing is I was going to the project work in the morning from 9 to almost 5:30. I used to come back to the home. So once I came back to the home in the evening, like around 6:30, I used to go to the office, his office, and I was doing some documentation part, like typing the reports, taking the printouts of the report, organizing the reports, and keeping some of the necessary things for him for the next day, like preparing some photographs or the cameras or downloading the photographs from his camera. So I was doing a lot of documentation work. So I did it for almost 9 to 10 months in his office, because of which today I'm having all the basic knowledge of documentation, what I have to do it when I go for evaluation. Okay. So this happens, the smallest of the smallest thing, what you do during your education as a part-time work or a full-time work will definitely takes you to the next level during your experience. Okay. So we'll just see. So B, if you are in B or diploma, should be very careful. I want to tell you people that if you are up to fifth semester, okay, you will be not be having that much maturity or the knowledge in yourself to work under any kind of engineer. Okay, so in this situation, what you can do is you can go for the internship. We are going to discuss in the next topic now. So you can take up the internship, how to take up the internships, and we are going to discuss it in the next topic. So if you are in higher study students, or if you are in the sixth or seventh semester of your BE, or you are in the final year of your diploma, then what you can do is you can approach a senior engineer locally, okay, and tell them that I'm interested to work part-time at your office to gain some knowledge. Okay, that you can do it and you can start your working. So how to manage the work and studies, we will discuss a lot of points now. Okay, this is just an introduction to this. So there is a college in Bangalore, BMS college in Bangalore. It is having an evening college. Okay, for civil engineering also it's there. If you have joined that kind of college, okay, evening college. So what you can do is you can work in the morning time. Okay, you can even work as a site engineer in the morning session, and in the evening section you can attend the college. So it definitely depends on every individual. Okay, it's not same for everyone. It depends on one person to one person. It changes, and never ever compare yourself with other. Okay, for example, you are there in fourth or fifth semester of your BE. Okay, if someone is working, if his father is a civil engineer, he is working as at his father's office. Okay, for example, so you don't compare yourself with that person, because his uh, like what observations, what he was doing with his father or the civil engineering industry is totally different than yours, because he was seeing it from day to day life. He was seeing it every day regularly. So because of which he has got certain maturity in him to understand what exactly is happening. So don't compare yourself with other. Just keep confidence in you. See your eligibility yourself. See your confidence in yourself, and then try to opt for a part-time job. Okay, so it depends on like this. Then if you are doing your MTech or ME structures, I suggest you people in which specialization you are doing it. For example, if you are doing in MTech in structural engineering, then try to get a job or a part-time job as a structural designer or a detailer or as a drafter, structural drafter. Okay, if you are doing as a construction management, then go towards documentation, project management part time. So according to your specialization, try to get a job so that which will be helpful for you in your career. Next, PhD, research scholar. Here, people will get a lot of time. Okay, depends upon the type of the work, what they are doing it. So accordingly to the research, what they are doing it, if they search for a job related to it, it will help for their research as well as a career in the future. So I suggest you people to search for a part-time job or a job in the evening sessions, whatever you call it as, or a weekend job also is there in the specialization what exactly you are looking your career in the future. So that will definitely help you people to achieve something in your life. Okay, this is about depending upon what degree you are doing it and how you have to select a part-time job. Next, nature of work. So what are the different works available as a part-time, or you can do it while doing the studies? The first one is the internship. If you are there in the fourth semester, fifth semester, or in the mid of your engineering, then take internships. For example, you can take an internship in any kind of civil engineering firms as an estimator or a BOQ, doing a bill of quantities, or you can even do some small AutoCAD drawings, or doing the documentation, like taking the printout is an art. Okay, so keeping the line thickness properly and taking the printout, it is an art. So you can learn that one. You can work as a drafter, or what you can do is for a month or so, for just to get the certificate from them, you can just observe the work what they are doing it, just observation. That is also an internship. Okay, so that is the first thing what you can do it. How to balance this, we are going to see it in the next coming unit. So site engineer, if you are going for evening college or if you are doing your course part time, then what you can do is you can join as a site engineer. You can observe the things what is happening on the site, like the construction activities like marking, concreting work, bar bending, a lot of things like reading the drawing and all. You can do it as a site engineer. Next, you can work as at the office as an estimator or the bill of quantities. You can do it like how much quantity of material is required for a particular project, depending upon the drawing given by your senior. Or you can work as a drafter or detailer, okay, wherein you can just complete few jobs and you can just come back to your home, just finishing that small part of the jobs. Or you can even work as a junior valuator or the bank valuator under the bank valuators. What I did in the beginning of my days, okay, I was as I told you, I was managing my MTech project as well as the documentation part in the evening. He was doing a lot of valuations for different banks, so I did lot of reports, maybe like not less than 100 to 200 reports in that particular 6 to 7 months, because of which I have got in and out of the reports what I have to do, what are the observations I have to do it. And when we do the documentation, it will become very easy for us to understand the practicality of it, correct? Or else it's very difficult. For example, if you are doing civil engineering, if you are doing a topic called surveying, okay, if it has been taught in the college, in the classroom, like this is RL you have to take, this RL is 100, this RL is 90, so this level of difference is like will be like this. When they teach you in the board, okay, on the blackboard, it is totally different than what you actually do it in practice. But if you don't understand the basics of theory, okay, like how to document it, how to take the RL and all, theoretically, it is very difficult to handle practically. So documentation, particularly for civil engineers, is very important. Okay, next, the documentation. That's what I was about to tell you. So I have done documentation work. You can do it, or you can even work as a freelance if you are very good. If you are having a very good skill, for example, if you are very good in AutoCAD, if you are very good in doing some drafting and detailing work, you can just ask them. You can just work like freelance. Like you can just charge with them. If this you can do it once you are having a little bit of experience. Okay. For example, if you are in MTech or if you are doing PhD, if you have already got certain experience during your BTech or BE, what you can do is you can just upgrade your skills on your own, then you can work as a freelance. So now is the very important part, like what are the things you have to understand and implement to balance the work. It's very important. The first and the foremost thing is inform both the tutor and or the institution and the employer about you. That is, inform them, your boss or the co-workers or the teachers, that you are doing work, you are working as well as you are doing your studies. Why I'm telling you this? Because there should not be any misconception or any misunderstanding between you people in the coming days. For example, you may be having some internals. Okay, you cannot tell your boss that you are studying in the sorry, you are going to the college in the morning and the evening you are coming for the job. So in that situation, you cannot even concentrate on both the things. So if you have already told him that you are actually going to the college in the morning, in the evening you are coming to the work, it will become very easy for you to make him understand the situation. He might give you certain leave for a day or 2 days to prepare for your internals. So it is very much important for any part-time worker to inform their co-workers or his boss or the teachers if he is going to the college about this. If you are going to the college, if you have informed your teacher about your work, okay, for example, he has given you certain assignment, you could not submit it on time. Okay, you if he knows that you are working for certain company, sorry, certain firm or company part time, so he will understand things better. If you have not told him, the situation will be different. I hope you are understanding what I'm telling, correct? So it is very, very important to inform about your work and the studies in both the ways. Both the people should be knowing, the employer as well as the teachers. Next, the time management or scheduling everything. It's very, very, very important for everyone, not for the part-time or the full-time workers or for the students or anything. It is very, very important, the time management and the scheduling everything. For example, if you are going to bed at 10 o'clock, you are getting up at 6 a.m. Okay. So keeping apart all our regular activities, we get minimum of the minimum 12 hours to work, like 12 hours of the day, very free time, complete free time. Okay, if I'm sleeping for 8 hours, I'm doing 4 hours extra for my regular activities, okay, then still I'm left out with 12 hours. So in that 12 hours we have to make a schedule or a timetable such that, I'm not telling we can follow it every day, but we have to make a schedule such that I have to manage it properly. That the time management is very, very important for every civil engineer, because it takes your career to the next level if you do the proper time management. Because for example, if you have told the client that you are going to hand over the project in 6 months, you have to do a reverse engineering. That is, in the sixth month of this date they are doing the housewarming ceremony, so how I have to prepare, how I have to schedule. There are a lot of natural calamities are happening, like this pandemic corona is coming. So in these situations, how to manage, how to schedule. So the time management is very, very important. As a student and as a working, like the part-time worker, what you have to do is you have to see to it how much hours you are working at the office, what exactly is their requirement, and what is your college hours, and how much extra hours you can put it on yourself for the studies or completing the assignments or all those things. So time management scheduling is the most important thing. Next, plan for the unexpected. For example, the at your office, the client, the boss may tell you you have to come this weekend for 2 hours extra to complete your work. You might be having the internals on the same weekend. So you should be well prepared in advance for the unexpected situation. Such that you should be reading properly the day-to-day things, whatever it has been happening at your college. You should be finishing it. You should be understanding what exactly they are teaching, and you have to complete the assignments and all well in advance. So in this situation, what you can tell is your boss that, sir, I'm having interns from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. I'll come to the office at 11 o'clock so that I'll finish your work and then I'll go back to the second part of the internal, the next day, the Sunday. So if you are not planned for your unexpected situation, what happens is, like so many people will do, they are going to start preparing for the entrance one day earlier or the 3 4 days earlier. In this situation, if your boss asks you to work for the same weekend, it will be very disturbed. You cannot even concentrate on the work. You cannot give justice to any kind of the people. You're not giving justice at your studies, or you're not giving justice at your work. So planning for the unexpected thing is very, very important. Do not leave the things to the last minute. That is, split up the things and clear it on time. Make use of Pomodoro technique. Okay, there is a small typo error is there. So Pomodoro technique is here, what they are going to explain here is, for every 25 minutes, you will be having 5 minutes of break. Okay. So if you practice, you just split up the work properly. Okay. There are 6 subjects are there. They are going to teach every day. Not they are going to teach not all the 6 subjects. They might be teaching you 4 subjects. So split up the timings. So I'm having only 2 hours of time to prepare for the, like the class, whatever they have got to revise it. Just split it up. Like 15 minutes, I'm going to read this. It's enough for me. Another 1 hour I want for this particular topic because I have to solve a lot of problems. So splitting up the things and managing it will definitely clear most of your activities day to day. So Pomodoro technique, you can just Google it or you can just go to the YouTube. There are a lot of videos are there. Even if you want, I'll definitely comment below. I'll come up with a video regarding Pomodoro technique. So don't leave the things to the last minute. Okay. So for example, if you're having an assignment to be submitted like after 7 days, don't wait for the sixth day. You have to go and write it. Just finish it as soon as possible. Just keep it ready so that the tension will be not there. Next, the stress management, health, workout, exercise. This is very, very important. Just 15 to 20 minutes, you can just go out for a walking or a jog, whatever it comforts you that you can do is. Then the stress management, that is here to the podcast, here to the music, here to see to some of the YouTube channels which you feel like you are actually relaxing. Okay. Or you can just go out, call to the friends, talk, like just see to it which method will reduce your stress. So this is also very, very important for to balance your work. Okay. Next, set boundaries and focus on your goal. For example, if you're having a goal, I know that goals are changed every day, every month, every year, correct? But you will be having a certain goal. Yeah, I want to achieve, I have to be a part of certain community of civil engineers wherein they are recognized each and every day in the society. So you will be having certain goals and set boundaries for it, so that I should, okay, I work with this guy so that I'll get this much knowledge from him, because of which I can achieve the goal. So these boundaries and focusing on the goals are very important to balance your work. Because what happens is, if you don't have a goal or if you are not setting the boundaries, you will get diversified. Okay, you will not concentrating on one work. For example, if you are an MTech structural engineering guy, if you are concentrating on construction management from the beginning days, it is very difficult to learn design as well as management together. But when you are having certain experience like 3 years, 4 years as a design, then if you start learning construction management techniques, it will become very easy, because already you are doing structural engineering job, which is a day-to-day life job. It's very easy for you. Then what you can do is you can start learning construction management. So set your boundaries properly, so that whatever the things you are learning in the college, the same kind of job you do it every day. That's a part time. Okay. Next, try to get the job related to your degree. That's what I was telling you. Like in what field you are actually getting educated, okay, or your interest is, okay. The same field you try to get a part-time job or any kind of job related to it, so that it will become very easy for you to balance, because you are wishing to get the job, you are having a lot of interest in the job, okay, you are actually studying the same thing in your college, so it will become very easy for you to correlate the studies and the job together, because you are having a lot of interest. When you are having interest, you will deliver the things 100%. Okay. Then the last and the important, I have put 3 stars over there. Very, very important. Stay connected with your family members and friends each and every day. Okay. Don't ever neglect them because of your busy schedule. Just be with them. Try to coordinate or communicate each and every day. Okay. So that you might get feelings like relaxed, or what do you call, uh, get some ideas. Also, sometimes your friends may suggest you, you do this, you do that and all. And also getting in touch with the family members, what happens is it will become very easy for you to get the job. Okay. If you want to do a part-time job, for example, as I told you, I was staying at my uncle's place when I was doing my MTech project work. So it became very easy. I was connected with my family member. Okay. So he did was, he he made me to go into his office in the evening time. Okay, like from 6 to 8 o'clock, I used to be there in at his office, and he used to give me all the documentation what he was doing it, and he used to ask me to do it on my own. Okay, he just give it to me, and he just like similar to this, you just arrange the sheets or take the printout or do the report and all. I was doing it. He was correcting it, and he was giving it back to me. So if you are getting connected with your family members or friends, that networking will be very easy. So to get a job or to get any kind of advice, it will become very easy. So guys, I think I have given you a lot of information like how to balance your study and the work. If you are having any doubts, you can just comment it below. I'm here to solve the doubts. If you want any new topic to be covered related to civil engineering, please mention it in the comment box. I'm here to try to give you some information related to it. Subscribe to the channel to get new videos regularly, and there is a playlist is there, the ultimate mastery of setting up becoming a good civil engineer, or setting up your own consultancy. Playlist is there. See the playlist. I'm putting 2 videos every week. It was a course which I did it, and I was about to sell it at 3,499, but I'm putting free of cost on the YouTube, so that I can help certain civil engineering community people. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video.